Well, Danny, we'll do this on the basis that you're playing. I'll ask you that first of all. Are you expecting to be playing?
Playing, maybe not playing, running out, yeah. No, look, the calf feels all right. I've obviously not opened fully up, but it feels good enough to be able to run out at weekend and go with it. Hopefully it'll last the duration. But I'm not too certain how long it will last. But no, what I will say is my aim is to make the field on Saturday. Yeah.
Okay. Not physically, emotionally. How does this feel?
Look, I think all that emotion's sort of like out the way now. It's sort of been out there for the last sort of 3-4 weeks now. No, look, it's come to an end. I've had a great trip, great journey. All has to come to an end at some point. But I've loved every moment that I've been part of this club. Lows, highs, in betweens. Met some great people along the way, which that's what this sport sort of gives you friendships for life, and I'm blessed to be able to meet so many good people. But yeah, look, ready for it. Body's telling me that it's time. I think it's time also that for this next generation to be able to come through and make their way and establish yourself into this group. So yeah.
You said obviously you announced it a few weeks ago, so it's fine. That saying it's one thing, getting to that point is different, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, mate. Obviously on Saturday when the curtain draws down and you walk off the field for that one last time, then maybe at home a little bit more then. But look, I've got no regrets in my full career. I'm very comfortable and happy that I'll be sort of hanging him up this year. Like I've said in interviews before, if I can't give 100% to this club, then I won't do that. So it's definitely the right time for myself and the club to move forward.
How tough to take is it, given how it's ending for the club?
Yeah, it's hard, mate. It's hard times for the club, and I'm part of that. I'm gonna live with that. But like I said, I've got no regrets. Like, didn't foresee this coming, but it has, and like I say, it doesn't really define what I can look back on in my career. I can take some good moments out of this season as well, and some great life lessons. So it is what it is. The club will be back. They're doing some good things away from the field and behind the scenes. So I've no doubt. Hopefully in the next 3 to 5 years we'll see this club back where it belongs.
We say that looking back. What's been in your mind then when this time's approached? What have you been thinking about?
Just all the great memories that I've created over the years. Obviously, success, debut, wins, losses, stories that we keep to ourselves, friendships created, obviously staff, yourselves, people I'll speak to forever. There's hundreds of people that I've created bonds and friendships with. So I think that's the biggest thing through it all.
I know it might not be necessarily the crowd you would have hoped for, but are you happy that it finishes at home?
Yeah, mate, 100%. That's what I say. Like, to be able to run out one last time now at the stadium, it'll be pretty special and something that I want to do, regardless. So, like I say, I'm ready for that time. But one more dance, so to speak, at the stadium. It'll be pretty special and something that I can cherish.
Who's going to be there for you?
Well, I've managed to coop a bit of a box
Nice.
for friends and family, so there's a few going down, and I'm going to watch it from there. So there'll be a few there. Whether they'll see me for a minute or they'll see me for 80 minutes, I'm not too sure yet.
Have you thought about when that full-time hooter goes, what the emotion will be?
I am, to be fair, mate. I don't know what it'll be. It might be relief. It might be sadness, tears. I don't know, to be honest with you. No, like I say, I keep saying that. I'm ready for the moment. That happens. I've prepared myself all year. I've sort of known for sort of a while now that this is going to be last season, and I've been able to sort of cherish all the moments. That's what, when I re-signed for this year, I sort of knew that it was potentially going to be my last. So I wanted to make sure every moment, like going to Craven Park, going to Headingley, running out at the stadium, make sure I enjoyed every moment, and I have done so. I'm really happy and glad that I've done that.
Is it hard to sometimes do that when you're going through your career, and particularly a long career like yourself? You often talk to other professionals who say you don't realise until you've stepped away from the game, and you'll experience that yourself. But have you been able to take in the other moments as you've gone through the years?
You don't. It's true. You don't. You're in a whirlwind. You sort of like you're taking week by week, and even in them successful times, you sort of like it's just all in the moment, innit? And you don't really like. You're never going into a game going, I'm going to enjoy this because it is what it is, or it's going to be the last moment. You just week by week. But fortunately for me, I've had this year to really reflect on and enjoy every moment that has been. Or it's been few appearances which haven't been great. But that's another reason why I know it's time. My body's sort of like shutting down on me now and not capable to sort of do what I want to.
So how do you reflect on what you've achieved with the club?
I don't know. Look, I said all the time, if I could pull a share on once, I'd be chuffed. So to be able to play 450 times for this club is pretty special. Especially, my family, myself have been black and white since being kids. So it's pretty special to be able to pull that share on so many times. I think that's the biggest thing I can look back on. Obviously, the special times of the cup. 16 and 17 will always be one of them things where we as a group will always catch up on the 10-year anniversaries or 20 or 30, and they're the special moments that luckily and thankfully we've been able to create.
Yeah, I mean 2016 in particular, but doing it back to back, they're the obvious ones to go to, but why not? Fans should be able, and yourself should be able to enjoy that. They're memories that last a lifetime, aren't they? Just how special a time was that for you personally and for the club? Yeah,
obviously the 16 being able to sort of like be the first team in history to win at Wembley is something that we'll live with. That 17, 18 players that took the field forever, and not even that, to be honest with you, the full squad, because it was a squad effort that year, and we was a family sort of feel. We had that family environment, and even the spectators around the place, it just felt like one big group of family, and to be able to share them moments every time we bump into each other and see each other is special. And that week as a whole was, like I say, you're just in that moment where you go down Thursday, friends, family wave you off, you go to Wembley Friday to train, but like I say, you're never looking back and going, or if we win, I'll remember this. You're just in that moment. But now to be able to sit back and reflect on what a special week that was is, it's amazing, really.
A team thing, as you say, but how much pride do you take that you did feature with such a key, poignant moment in that game?
Yeah, it's great, mate, and to be able to sort of look back at that and thingy, but I just feel that moment maybe doesn't happen if the group weren't that tight. We had that never die say attitude for each other, that cover your mates back at every moment, at every opportunity, and that was just an example of that, really. That unfortunately he got through a couple of our defenders, and I was there on the inside tracking that. Like I say all the time, and people say, "Nah, I don't think they would," but I honestly believe if it wasn't me, it would have been someone else, and they would have been in that moment to do exactly the same.
You said there's a lot of stories you can't share, and there's memories that are obvious ones like 2016, 17. Is the one that stands out that maybe we don't know about that you can share, that you can tell publicly?
I don't think so, to be honest with you. It's like the rugby lads. It's not the greatest of story to tell live on social media or whatever, but no, like I say, mate, it's hard to sort of like think of many. You just sort of like, as you speak to people and speak to ex-teammates, and they mention nights out here, and even like things you shouldn't do as professionals, like going on team drinks when you shouldn't be, and stuff like that. The memories that you create, and they create that bond and that friendship and that camaraderie between, because in essence, mate, we're just a group of council estate lads who fortunately have been lucky enough to to be in this environment, in this special place, and we are. And you can't take that out of. I know they're in an environment that suggests that, but that's what the lads are. They're just down to earth kids who, fortunately, are in a high position.
Did we see an element of that when you all got together early this year for Scott Taylor's testimonial?
Yeah, potentially, mate. I think you might show a milder version.
Yeah.
But like I say, once lads are away from public eye and whatever, then you know what I mean. That's when them memories are sort of created. That's one thing I will miss. The environment. It's a special environment. I don't think you get it in any other workplace. Because you obviously have Mr. Normal, and then you have the extreme of Mr. Not Normal, and then everyone in between that as well. So, just have all them different sort of like characters around the place who just bounce off each other, and it's special, and that it is something that I probably will miss.
Anyone in particular you've heard from in the lead up to this?
Oh, quite a few, to be honest with you. Obviously spoke to players from overseas who we played with for years as well, which is always nice, getting a few nice words off them. But yeah, across the board really, I've had plenty of nice messages, which is always nice, especially from people you've played with and fellow peers. To hear that from them is always nice.
As you get ready to finish this chapter of your life and finish your career, what would you like to say to the fans? Give a message to them.
Just thanks for everything. Obviously, always supported me over the years. Felt like you've always had my back, so to speak. So yeah, thank you for everything. It's been a pleasure, a privilege, and the club will be back.
We wish you the best of luck with that one. Just one final one away from this, if I can, just one of your mates who's going to be the new head coach of the new team in League One in the Goal Vikings, Scott Taylor. What are you thinking about that as a development for goal and rugby league in that area, but also for Scott getting that opportunity?
Look, amazing. He'll go into that wholeheartedly. That's his passion. His passion's to be a coach. I know what it's like. I definitely know what it's like, and I know he'll definitely go into that wholehearted, and he'll make it a success. Hopefully it happens imminently for him, but I know over the course of his career being a coach, he'll definitely hit the top heights, because anything he sets out to do, he puts his all out into, and I'm sure he'll do it, and just wish him all the best with it.
And are you sure this is definitely your last time playing rugby league, with that in mind?
Oh yeah. I won't be pulling the boots on anymore. Maybe for a charity match, but definitely not professionally wise. Or any level anyway. I'm done. I'm out of there.
Top man. Best of luck.
Cheers, mate.
Hi, Danny. Bit cliche. Can you sum up what Hull SC means to you? Obviously, 18 years you've probably been at Hull SC, more of your life than you've ever been. So, what does the club mean to you? Both as a fan, but as a player, and obviously a legend of the club.
Yeah, obviously, it has been my life for the best part of, well, we could say 30 years really, from being still in the stands. But when you debut as a kid, you are just in the whirlwind, aren't you? And the kids are now. But for over the last sort of like 14, 15 years, it sort of has been my life, and you sort of get invested in it, and them good times are amazing, and them hard times hurt. I know people don't see it, but it does. And all I want for this club is to be back to the top, and hopefully, as a fan, moving forward, I can witness the boys get back to the top and win some more silverware. The club deserves to be back up there. It deserves to be where it is at the moment. There's no hiding behind that. We are where we are for a reason. But with things what are going to be happening with people coming in, with Andy Lass coming back, it's a massive plus for this club. And I've said all along, the more good people who get involved with the club, who care for the club, the club will get back to the top, and I'm sure of it.
So you've had a lot of love and support since the announcement was made official. I mean, how could you sum all that up? What has it meant to you?
Yeah, like I say, unbelievable, mate. I've had people from different clubs, different countries, and people who I never speak to before who have reached out. So it's pretty special and amazing that I've been able to give that to so many sort of fans and spectators across the country. Really, pretty honoured that I've been able to do that.
So a lot of reflection to come out when you do hang the boots up, but I'm guessing there'll be a lot of pride. I mean, history's history, innit? Tackle 52,
Yeah.
2 cup winning sides, 2 cup winning medals at your house, 3rd highest club appearance maker of all time, and some special things there, isn't there?
Yeah, look, I'll once it all sort of digests and stuff, then you can start looking back at you. But I don't, like I've said, it's not even just the eyes that you sit back and look at. You know what I mean? Does winning silverware define your career? I don't think it does, to be honest with you. I've got some great memories of playing, even when we've sort of struggled over the years and even the last couple of years. So look, I'll be able to look back on it all and take moments from every single year that I've been part of it, and them successful years are obviously the pinnacle and the peak, but them in between and around and stuff, they're also special as well.
I think of what you're trying to say there. Remember the losing streak back end of 18 and then going into 19 and winning at Wigan in Golden Point. I remember the power, and it was about 10 feet high. So
yeah, that's it, man. And we're at sort of rock bottom now, and you sort of like, when that success comes back, because obviously we went through that period before we'd won at 16. The mad moments make them good moments even more special, and that's what I say. That let's rally and get behind these boys, because we've got a good crop of young kids coming through. We've got some good seasoned pros who are coming in. The club's moving forward. The club's doing some good things. They're getting good people back involved. Let's sort of rally together and get this club back on a journey to the top, because it will come back, mate. I'm certain. I don't know how long. Who knows? But I know at some point the club will lift some silverware again, and the moments will be special again, because it'll have gone full circle and we'll rejuvenise the club, and it'll be a special moment. So just as hard as it is at the moment, it's hard for everyone, but the more we rally around and back what's happening, back these young boys, we'll go somewhere to pushing us back to the top.